Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has allotted cabinet berths to the newly inducted ministers. Ramesh Jarkiholi has his way as he gets Water Resources Ministry. In fact, Bhairati Baswaraj, the Minister, Urban Development Minister, joins me over the phone line. Thank you, Mr. Baswaraj, first of all, for talking to News 9. Now, first of all, congratulations to you since you've got urban development. Are you happy?
Very happy.
Okay.
So, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇತ್ತು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ.
That's right, Mr. Bhairati Baswaraj. Now talking about other portfolios as well, Ramesh Jarkiholi, it was being said that he was facing a stiff opposition from within the BJP. There were many leaders against allotting of the important crucial water resources portfolio to him. Is that correct?
No. After ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸರಿದೂಗಿಸಿ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has allotted portfolios to the new ministers. Ramesh Jarkiholi wins literally a jackpot as he has his way. He gets Water Resources Ministry. Here Anand Singh has been given Food and Civil Supplies, another very crucial portfolio. Dr. K. Sudhakar also wanted medical education and he again has his way. Bhairati Baswaraj gets urban development. Another one in line is S.T. Somashekar, who also was lobbying for cooperation and he has been given the portfolio. K. Gopalaya, the Mahalakshmi layout MLA and now the minister. Small scale industries is the portfolio that has been allotted to him. Narayana Gowda gets municipality admin. Narayana Gowda horticulture. Srimant Patil here gets textiles. The portfolios have been allotted to the 10 newly inducted ministers. They have been rewarded since they ensured that the coalition collapses in the state and BJP comes to power. Shivram Hebbar here gets Labour Ministry. These are some of the crucial portfolios that have been allotted to the 10 newly inducted ministers. S.T. Somashekar also was said to be lobbying for Cooperation Ministry and he again has his way along with Mr. Ramesh Jarkiholi and Dr. K. Sudhakar, who also were lobbying for water resources and medical education. They too have been allotted the portfolios of their choice. The 10 newly elected MLAs and now the ministers there, finally the portfolios have been allotted to them after over 2 months of delay. There were several questions being raised over the cabinet expansion which finally took place and now it was another daunting task ahead for B.S. Yediyurappa and it was the allocation of the portfolios that too has been successfully done. But now the question remains because the fact is that there were several leaders within the party who were opposing water resources portfolio to Ramesh Jarkiholi. Now that Ramesh Jarkiholi has been given the crucial portfolio, perhaps to pacify him, given the fact that he also wanted Deputy Chief Ministerialship, but Mr. Chief Minister made it clear, stating that these 3 Deputy Chief Ministers are here to stay and there will be no more Deputy Chief Ministerial positions that will be created. That was the first factor. The another factor, of course, being that Mahesh Kumtahalli, Ramesh Jarkiholi's close aide, was denied a cabinet berth. This portfolio allocation, water resources portfolio that's been allotted to Mr. Ramesh Jarkiholi, also perhaps seen as a step to pacify the strongman as he alone took all the like-minded MLAs into confidence, ensured that coalition collapses and BJP continues to retain power in the state. It was the time to reward them and these 10 newly inducted ministers have been rewarded with most of them getting the portfolios of their choice. Ramesh Jarkiholi gets Water Resources Ministry, B.C. Patil gets Forest Ministry, K. Sudhakar gets Medical Education, Anand Singh gets Food and Civil Supplies, Bhairati Baswaraj gets Urban Development, S.T. Somashekar gets Cooperation Ministry, Gopalaya gets Small Scale Industries, Shivram Hebbar gets Labour, Narayana Gowda Horticulture and Municipal Administration, Srimant Patil gets textiles. My colleague Pratibha joins us over the phone line with more inputs on it. Well, Pratibha, after much delay, finally the portfolios have been allotted, and most of these newly inducted ministers seems to have their way. You know, be it Mr. Ramesh Jarkiholi, be it Dr. K. Sudhakar, or be it S.T. Somashekar, all three of them in particular have got the portfolios of their choice. But then the question is, what about those who were also hoping that they will be given plum portfolios?
Absolutely, Neha. And it looks like, the saying is winner takes it all, and that's what it seems to have happened in this case as well. Those who were inducted into the cabinet seem to have got their way completely, because they have also previously spoken about the kind of portfolios that they wanted, and it looks like each of them pretty much got exactly what they wanted. Let's also take a look at what's in it for Bengaluru. The Bengaluru MLAs who have been re-elected have got the lion's share of the cabinet. They've got exactly what they wanted. Bharati Basuraj, and he got the urban development portfolio. And interestingly, he as well as S.T. Somashekar were the ones who had openly said that they are hoping for urban development portfolio, and they have been given so as well. S.T. Somashekar being given cooperation ministry, of course. While speaking to Newsline as well, he had said that this is what he is hoping for, the urban development ministry, but he's okay with any other ministry that's given to him, as long as one of these newly elected MLAs get this particular portfolio. But to also look at what the BJP loyalists have been wanting, this is a portfolio that R. Ashoka had also wanted. He seemed to be keen on it as well. His clout within the BBMP as well as across Bengaluru is well known. So R. Ashoka was eyeing the portfolio, but clearly he could not get his way, it looks like, in inducting these newly elected MLAs and ensuring that they are satisfied with the portfolios that are given. The BJP loyalists have taken a backseat. So Bharati Basuraj being given the urban development portfolio, S.T. Somashekar being given the cooperation ministry, for Gopalaya as well, the small scale industries, and this was the speculation as well that he would be given this particular portfolio, and on expected lines he has been given that. And like you mentioned, of course, taking the cake is Ramesh Jarkiholi. He wanted the water resources ministry. He was quite clear about it. He wanted that or the deputy chief minister's post. So when Chief Minister had announced that there would be no change in the Deputy Chief Minister's post in Karnataka at all, it was pretty clear that Ramesh Jarkiholi would get his way by having the Water Resources Ministry. As we remember, the entire collapse of the coalition itself had been triggered because of the differences between D.K. Shivkumar and Ramesh Jarkiholi. It was a battle between the two leaders that snowballed into the coalition collapsing in itself. So Ramesh Jarkiholi was very clear that he wanted the Water Resources Ministry. It was a ministry that D.K. Shivkumar held previously as well. It's a very powerful ministry as well. Despite several BJP leaders who have previously, the BJP government held the same portfolio, despite them demanding the same, clearly they have not been given the preference. Ramesh Jarkiholi got his way and he got this particular ministry. But of course, now questions still looming large. Now, each of these newly elected MLAs, those who took oath, they might have been given the ministries that they wanted. But clearly the headache is far from over from B.S. Yediyurappa, because there are also several other demands coming in from within the BJP as
Pratibha,
well.
do stay with us. In fact, Dr. K. Sudhakar, the minister himself, joins me over the phone line. Thank you, Dr. Sudhakar, first of all, for talking to News9. Now, it's being said that you wanted medical education portfolio. You've been given all the reasons for you to smile, isn't it?
Good afternoon. Thank you very much. So, I'm happy that our Honorable Chief Minister has offered me the medical education based on my qualification. I think so. Hello?
All right. Yes, please, Dr. Sudhakar, do go ahead.
Yeah. So I have still not I have not got the intimation yet officially.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for the official intimation.
Okay.
From the same office. And once I get a,
Dr.
I think I will go and assume the charge.
All right. All right, Dr. Sudhakar, there seems to be a dissent growing in the BJP camp, obviously because the loyalists were not inducted into the cabinet in the second expansion as well. Would you like to clarify on that?
No, it's not about the dissent.
Okay.
Every legislator of our BJP party knows what 17 legislators have gone through. And without them, this government would not have, first of all, formed. So the whole sacrifice of the 17 MLAs, out of which almost 6-7 people are not here. Only 10 people are accommodated now. So without the sacrifice of these MLAs, do you think the government would have formed?
Okay.
So why will they have a dissatisfaction over allocation of portfolios of these 10 MLAs?
Okay.
I don't think so. It is that issue. The issue is some senior MLAs rightly they feel that they should have been inducted, and they also know the situation they are in. So it is a very unique situation. It is not like a normal situation where they would have gone with the number of times they have, and they would have given some regional representation.
That's right.
The yardstick today for the formation of the cabinet is different from the normal ways.
Right.
This is not normal. This is an extraordinary situation in which this expansion is taken.
Dr. K. Sudhakar, as you said that of course these 17 legislators need to be rewarded by the BJP given the fact that they ensured coalition collapses and BJP comes to power. But then would you not also want to talk about the legislators from the BJP camp who also ensured that all of this goes off smoothly? Of course, Dr. Ashwath Narayan was rewarded. He was given the position of Deputy Chief Minister. Now, what about Mr. C.P. Yogeshwar? What about Mr. Umesh Katti or many leaders, several other leaders like those, who have worked hard for the party, who have ensured that, your previous government, of course, the coalition government collapses.
Our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. B.S. Yediyurappa, is a veteran politician. I am hopeful that he knows what to do and when to do and how to do. I hope he will ensure that there will be a smooth government, stable government, and a strong government. So politically, he knows how to handle everybody, and he knows how to keep everyone happy at the same time. So this is a temporary feeling that is expressed by our friends, which is not wrong.
But
with the
leaders like Mr. H.D. Kumaraswamy,
with the passage of time, everything will calm down, and this government will run its full term, and trying to meet all the aspirations of the people of Karnataka.
But Dr. K. Sudhakar, former Chief Minister Mr. H.D. Kumaraswamy continues to say that BJP government will collapse.
I think Mr. Kumaraswamy is a good daydreamer. So let him dream. We have no problem.
All right, Dr.
Let
K.
him
Sudhakar.
keep daydreaming next 3 years, and after that 5 years, we will continue to rule this state.
All right, before I let go of you, Dr. K. Sudhakar, if you would be able to tell us what are the several developmental, activities that you have planned for your district, for your constituency. What is it new that we will get to witness in Chikbalapura? And also tell us about, will there be a medical college that will finally be allotted?
Yes, the medical college has already been allotted. It is tendered. The work is already started in Chikbalapur district.
But there has been a stiff opposition to it, isn't it?
No. The work has started. What is
Okay.
the stiff opposition about? There is the work that has commenced from almost 15 days. The work it is happening briskly, and we are expecting in 24 months within 24 months the entire building will be ready, and by next year we are starting our first year MBBS course as well. So that's not the issue. The issue for me as a medical education minister is that I would like to see every district will have a new government medical college with a hospital attached to it, at least 700 to 1,000 bedded hospital. My focus and my onus this time will be more on research and development. I would like to invest more on research and development with the new diseases, with the new viruses, everything we need to have a new kind of treatment. And so I want to upgrade all our institutions like Kidwise or urology department. Every department of our government institution should have a very international high-tech research and development wing. And I want to really ensure that we compete with US and all the modern countries of the world who have the best health systems and best treatment practices.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Dr. K. Sudhakar, many congratulations to you once again, and thank you very much for joining us with all of those important insights. The portfolio allocation, the 10 newly inducted ministers have finally been given portfolios.